Okay. Now I gotta go check. Okay. Come on. Why? Why? What's going on? Both of them are on. Both of them are on track 3. Settings, output. Streaming settings. Okay. That's annoying. Okay. Well. So I learned a thing today. That's really annoying. Okay, we're gonna get better. Back to the music. Elevator music. Oh right, I did it here. Alright. 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 Oh god! Oh god! Alright. Oh god! Oh god! Alright. Oh god! I apologize for that madness. I very much apologize for that madness. Okay, where was I? I am so annoyed that I was not heard for the past 2 hour and a half? Yeah, hour and a half. Wonderful. Okay, what was I doing? YouTube's still figuring stuff out. Cool. I'm annoyed I can't pop out the, That's okay. Okay. Gosh. Twitch. Cool. Right. I was figuring out if it understood what I'm trying to do, which I don't think it does. No, because no. Okay. We kept movement relegated to just the player port and C to start off because I wanted something that worked. But in order product to work, you have to be able to invade your opponent's port. The opportunity by adding one more concept needs a viewer perspective mapping. Game seat can stay port versus C, truth. Viewer decides which physical container shows that port. What? A port. UI decides which port it's sitting in. Fair. So you'll add one runtime field. Add port owner ID or anchorage owner ID. Different type. If zone is equal to zone port, and port owner tells you which port is in. Fair. Defaults to the ship owner's ID as spawn. Now, invading port becomes ship stays zone port, but port owner ID changes from enemy. What? This avoids inventing UI-only zones in game state. I'm not inventing UI-only zones. Create UI. I don't get, like, didn't understand. I'm going to play the UI port. Then in ready for an explicit configure zones called pipe controller. Once ship zone container UI port zone. Port zone. UIC P1 C zone. Zone from zone to ship ID. Okay. Get the view. Get the containers from container to container. Yeah. Move node if view.getParent is equal to. Sure. Ship ID. Okay, so then what do you say here? Add port owner ID. Yep. Create UI containers for port owner, not ship owner. Port container by owner. Port owner ID is equal to that. C container by owner. Ship owner ID is equal to that. Port shared C. I would say it's technically a shared C, but I think I need separate containers so that people know which ships are theirs. C can remain, okay, make spawn ship placed by ship.zone plus port owner ID instead of ship owner ID is only put in P1 port. If ship.zone is equal to zone port, container is equal to port container by owner. Cool. Okay, make a single move ship view. Ship runtime, zone 2, string. UI only, compute the correct container from ship.zone plus move the node there. Mutate. Launch. Zone equals C. Port owner ID irrelevant. Ship, runtime, zone 2, string. Okay. Compute the correct container from ship zone plus ship dot port owner ID if port. Okay, I'm stuck here. Okay. Okay. So, assuming I haven't done any work, 2 steps. Where do I start this UI move this ship runtime, which container should it live under right now? Then UI.moveShip just moves the node to that container. Oh, variable port container by owner. So, populate them and ready. I think I understand what it's doing. So I think it's saying we move it in the game state first. So the game state is telling the UI where it should be. So you move it to the game state, which would then change the variables in the ship state or the ship runtime. So the ship runtime will say, hey, I'm in port and I'm in this zone, which is port, and this player owns that zone. So that way, we could say, then we just say, move this ship where it belongs, basically, and it moves it from its current location, wherever that is, just finds the parent, that's real easy to do, to the new zone, and it looks up and says, oh, you want to go to a port that's not yours? Okay, go to the opponent port. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I think I get it. Wire it. Okay, I get it. So. Okay. Let's get cracking. So, board UI. Okay. Variable port container by owner. Not Sictionary, dictionary. And this is going to be. Okay, we don't really need to declare it. Just variable port or C container by owner dictionary. Okay. Then populate them in ready. So in oh. Okay. Ready. Cool. Port container by owner. In this case, 1. Equal to player 1 port zone. Port container by owner 2 equal to 2 port zone. Okay. C container by owner 1 equal to. Okay, I need to change it. I need to change it now before I get. Not C, it's ocean. It's the open ocean. Call it what it is. I like ocean better than C. Why? I just like it. I think it rolls off the tongue better. Okay. Ocean container by owner 2 is equal to 2 ocean zone. Okay, so we got those. Next, if you have one, I don't care about it. Right, get ship container. Function get. I don't wait. I'm gonna do this. I don't like it. Take the ship. We had been keeping sometimes we do. And that's because we need the information from the ship. So sometimes we do. Spawn ship. Just that. It's. Oh. Ship owner ID. Ah, I gotta find a way to do this. Okay. Because the thing is, I don't need view.setShip to actually be here because I returned the view. If I go to board controller, spawn ship, I get the view. I could do view.setShip here. So I don't need that, right? This is just for an owner ID. This is just for a ship ID. Ah! Let's do it. We'll clean it up later. We'll clean it later. We'll clean it later if we have to. Alright. Shut up. Alright, container. Gosh, all of this work. Taking a ship, which is a ship runtime. Okay. Is this a void? No, it's an HBox container. Container. And then ship.zone is equal to, wait, we don't have game state. Oh wait, no, we do. Game state dot. I forgot that that's just something I can do. Ship.zone is equal to game state. Return port container by owner. By owner. Ship dot port owner ID, which we don't have yet, so we have to go. Dude, I told you for now, if port owner ID isn't in, just use ship.owner ID. Ship dot. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna comment this out so I can do this, and this is gonna be a to-do. I love to-dos. Turn port container by owner ship owner ID. There we go. Then it returns, so I don't need to make it an if. Ship zone is equal to game state dot zone C return ocean controller by owner ship dot owner ID. What's your problem? Not all codes, otherwise return null. There. Okay. We've got that. Implement UI.move ship. Ship view. Okay, so we're gonna do, right after spawn ship, we're gonna do function move ship runtime I think it's void. I don't think we're doing anything. Just move it. So variable view is equal to ship view ship ID dot get ship ID target is equal to get ship container for ship if is null or target Right. Why are you not saying? What's your problem? That's the problem. Target. Oops. Return. If view dot view dot get
your chips out.
It doesn't understand ship view. It needs to know what it is. View dot get parent does not equal target. What is view? Parent. Alright, so view.getParent dot remove child okay, remove child of view, remove view from it, and then target dot add child. Should I clear? What is it? Refresh hand. Child. What is this dude method? Cues the node to be deleted at the end of the current frame. No, because we're not making a brand new child. We're moving it. Cool. So, target add child view. Call oh shit. Cool. So, if I go to board controller, right? Wait, board UI. Oh wait, I have it. I go to my dev button pressed. My lovely dev button pressed. So, here we are. Move a ship to sea, to the ocean. Even I keep getting it messed up. Okay, so. Variable ship is equal to state dot get ship, take the ship ID, which is in UI dot Okay, get rid of that. Thank you. So we get the ship. We have the ship. Okay, next. I need... What do I normally do when I move a ship? So currently, launch ship. Flip! Oh wait, no, we're good. We're good. We're good. I got mad for a second. UI.move flagship to C. You jerk. Ship.launched. So we set launch equal to true, and we set its zone to zone C. I don't know if we need launched anymore. We'll keep it for now. We set zone to zone C. We want this, and we'll do ship port owner ID later. Zone state.zone C. Okay, so we set launch ship.launched equals true. Okay. So ship.launch equals true. And then UI.move ship. Ship. Do it. Okay. Test. We get null. I knew I should test that right away. Because I was like, if I don't select a card, I'm gonna get a null. What happens? Invalid summon a property key launched with so tab if ship it's not equal null. Thank you. Terminate play. Cool, the wife on her way home. Test. Refresh debug, refresh hands. What does refresh debug do? Should be nothing changed, but now test. Yes! It moved! It moved! Victory is mine! Okay, okay. This is such a big victory. Oh. Oh man, I've been working so hard to get back to where I was with all of these huge refactorings I've been doing. So being able to move the ship from the port to the ocean is huge. Because there was so much I had to do to get to that spot. Okay, okay. What's next? What's next is... Oh, gosh. The next thing is we implement that. So, close that. So ship. Copy this. And we go to launch ship, right? And this takes in ship, ship a runtime, I believe. Let's see. Get ship. Just get ship return. Ship runtime. So launch ship. We just do this. If ship does not equal null, launch ship. Then
what do you think about this? I'm gonna let you know.
So we have the ship. The ship is, what is the ship? Ship is a ship runtime. Cool. So I can literally just do visually move. I can get rid of this now. Visually move. Visually move is this. Backspace. Launch ship. Ship. Bam. And then I can get rid of this because nothing's changed, but launched, which we're not tracking on the cards right now, I don't think. Yeah, we're not tracking launched. So since nothing changed, I don't need that. I can just log the action and return true. Cool. So that's big. So launch ship attempt. So then I go to, this is perform action. Or say step player, step ship. And in scenario runner, that might, wait, it might work. Let me load test. Oh, it broke. It broke. Right. Get rid of that. Try again. Load test. Okay, different. Refresh flag ships. You know what? Okay, UI. Refresh flagships. Did I got rid of it, right? Yeah, I got rid of it. It's just I'm running into errors because it doesn't exist. Okay, let's try it again. Once again. What's the problem there? Get flagship label text in base VBox contains UI. Flags.
I'm back with you. Don't get scared about this.
What is ship state? Do we have to debug string? Why don't I'm lost? Why are we not existent get flagship label text? Well, yeah, because I got rid of the way I was doing things. Ship. Let me look at ship view. Ship stats. I've got, just curious, can you briefly summarize what the game is so far? So currently the functionality I had built before I did my major refactor was I have phases. These are due to change. But if I just set my phases, the phases are play, or there's the start phase, there's play, there's launch, there's action, and then there's end turn. That was mainly for testing purposes that I have those phases. They're gonna change in the future as I actually come up with the turn flow, so to speak. But that's where I'm at right now. During start turn, nothing happens at the moment. Other than I just print some stuff. And update this information, like the turn information and the current player. So the current player is now the opponent. Attached cannon doesn't break, which is good, because I don't want it to break. Currently, there are no cannon cards. I only have ship cards. So I'm attaching a cannon digitally. You have to be in the play phase to attach your cannons. So then I want to step the phase to the move flagship. This is where it's gonna, well, it might not break on me, but currently, like, I started out this game with all you had was a flagship. I'm just starting to add the idea of other ships, but we're gonna click move flagship, and it'll say over in the logs to launch to the open ocean because this ship ID is 2, which is cool. So then you can only move your flagships in the launch phase. Then onto the action phase, attack. You can only attack if there's another ship in the ocean. And it'll just attack. Right now, we're using cannon data for our values, which I don't... cannon data. No. Cannon generic, right. We're using this cannon data, specific cannon data, where the damage over here is 4. So it'll do 4 damage per attack. But the reason I'm using a cannon data resource is so that I can have different cannons in the future when I add multiple cannons. Anyways, so then if I step to here, you have to attach your cannon. I can show you what happens if you don't attach your cannon, but I'm not in the mood for that right now. Move, and then, oh, oop, I hit the wrong button, and then attack. This is where everything breaks. Normally it would do the damage to the opponent's ship, and then whichever ship sinks first loses. That's the current state of the game. The reason it doesn't work at the moment, I had it working, is because I was originally using, if I go to my, if I go back to the scene, so you see how we have like actual cards? I was originally using just basically a text box to track this. And so I did this huge update where now there's actual cards, and those cards are updated visually. And that led me down a rabbit hole of that made me change this, which made me change this, which made me change this. And all I've been trying to do is be able to load my test and play all. So I have this thing called Scenario Runner. The whole point of this is to run a scenario. It's a scenario runner. It's for debugging. So I can say, hey, I want this ship to attack, then this attacks, then this attacks. Just, I can tell exactly what happens. So in the future, when I add more cards, I can say, I want this player to play this card, attack with this ship, and then pass turn. I want this, like, and just in that, I can declare it exactly what I want to happen, and then it just plays it in an instant, and I get all of my debug prints. If I go back here, you can see all the red is error logging. So this is my detailed log. This shows me literally everything that happens. But I have this separated out. Let me rerun it. If I attach, attack, step phase. Here, I'll show you what happens if you don't attach your cannon. You'll get an error because you don't have a cannon. You can't attack because you're not in the open ocean. Things like that. Anyways, have your action log. This is anytime. This is basically for anything that happens in game. Like, if I were to record, people playing this game, what would it say? This person launched to the open ocean. That's all they did. I guess I should add like attached cannon. Where did I put that? Oh no, it does. Attach cannon, launch to the open ocean. The game state log is just documenting. This documents exactly what is the game state right now. The ship state log, anytime a ship state, like anytime anything changes in a ship state, it logs that information. So for instance, in this case, it was when we attached the cannon became true. Error log. This is when someone tries to do something they're not allowed to do. It's like, hey, you can't do that. So that's the error log. And then the scenario runner log is for when I'm running a scenario. It prints out what it's trying to do. So this is all for debugging. This test button down here is my straight up, that's not gonna work either. Cool. Terminate. This is my, this is for development. It's because currently, if I go to board controller, launch ship attempt, all of these if statements here, these are gates. This is everything. It's going to check a whole bunch of different things to see if you're allowed to launch that ship. And if not, it's going to error log it. That's what the error log is for. It's going to be like, hey, it's not your turn. You can't launch. It's not the launch phase. You can't launch. The game is over. You can't launch your ship. Like, things like that. It seems stupid, but you have to do all of it. But as a developer, I want to be able to just launch it. Who cares about the rules behind launching the ships? I want to be able to just launch it because I need to make sure that visually, when I click that and I click test, it moves. That's why I was so happy, because I didn't have to click through the step phase, attach the cannon, and then try to move it. I could just test it. So it's my development button to test one specific thing I'm trying to make work. Then once I know that works, implement it in the functionality, which is what I did. I made sure that moving it can work. Then I implement it in the functionality, which I did here. At the end of launch ship attempt, it says launch ship, which is this. That's what I did. Which I copied directly from here. Which, by the way, I could just put this now to say launch ship. If. And it'll do the exact same thing. Test. Bam. I should be able to do that with the opponent ship. That works too, which is cool. Super happy that works too. So, the next thing, what I'm trying to get back to, which is being able to press load test and play all. Log ship state, you had to get flagship label.text, which we don't have anymore, right? Or do I get flagship label.text? No, but I could. Okay, so go back to it. Log ship state, UI.flagship label.text. I could do get flagship, so we get the flagship ID of 1. This I'm gonna have to refactor because this is assuming, gosh, this is long. Attach ship player ID, attacker ID, and defender ID. Attack ship. Scenario run. Action attack, player 2 flag, which is state.get flagship ID. Okay. Okay. This is fine for now. Get flagship ID. What is state.get flagship ID? State get flagship ID turns players player ID of flagship ship ID. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so back to our error. Log ship date UI.get flagship label text. So instead, if defender ID is equal to state log ship state. I don't need this. We have the defender ID. Defender ID is the ship ID. And in UI, I have ship view by ship ID. So I can get the view, and then in the ship view, I can print. Okay. The stats owner, ship, number, and the hull. That should be all you need. Owner, ship, and hull. So print the stats. The stats of that ship. Okay, so go back to our error again. So log set ship state. We don't want this. We want UI dot ship view by ship ID of. Do I have insert on or something? I probably did, because I was deleting things. Of defender ID. By the way, I don't need this at all. Dot ship stats. In the other ship state function, argument 1 should be string, but is rich text label. Ship state dot text. Terminate. Okay. Yes! We have done it! Okay. Just curious. Can you breathe? Oh, wait, yeah, we already did that. Okay. Okay. 3 is us? Okay. Okay. So, if I go to action log, it's a little hard to read, I'll admit. But we attach cannon to 1. 1 launched to the open ocean. Attach cannon to 2. 2 launched to the open ocean. 2 attacked 1 for 4 damage. 1 attacked 2 for 4 damage. 2 attacked 1 for 4 damage. Back and forth until 1 has sunk. Player 2 wins. So, we figured that out. Now, so now is the next thing. What's the next thing I do? I have a lot of options. I could implement playing a card from the hand to the port. I could implement invading your enemy's port. I could implement captain. Like, there's so much I could do. I feel like the 2 best options are either playing a card from the hand or invading the enemy's port. Those are the 2 best options. I like both of them. My gut says it doesn't really matter. I feel like I should clean up moving into the enemy port first. So, because I have it right here, latest ship port owner ID. So, in ship runtime, we have a zone Variable port owner ID port owner ID. Do we have ship ID? Owner ID, actually, yeah. Do this, Control X. Owner ID, port owner ID is an int, right? So whenever we change a ship, like declare a ship zone. So this is, let's go to game state. Let's look for dot zone. New ship dot zone is equal to zone port, right? We immediately new ship dot port owner ID is equal to player ID, because it's gonna start in there to port. So it starts there. So, okay, 2 matches, ship dot port owner ID is equal to card dot owner ID. Cool. Save that. Then we go to board controller. We have 12 matches. The first one, if ship dot zone port, that's fine. Zone port. If ship.zone does not equal state.zone port. Match case, please. So I'm done at 6. Ship.zone state right. So this is on launch, right? I kind of want to change it to move. That way we can move back and forth between port and C, and then we add a button invade to invade your opponent. What I could do is I could leave this completely. Create a, what's a good one-word phrase for move, like entering a port? See, it would be dock, but I want to avoid dock because right now I just have the port zone and it's just a zone. But I am imagining in my head that at some point I'm going to have docks because it's restrictive, but it also makes sense. Like, you can't build a ship without a dock. So I want to avoid dock. Okay. My gut says find disembark. To go one word phrase for re-entry. You got more. Repatriate, return, dock, birth. Re-entry, frick, birth. We can do return. Return is probably it's gonna be return. Ship.return. Yeah. Okay. By the way, I feel like I can clean this up. We have a player ID. We should only need the ship ID. Launch attempt. How much do we use ship ID? Actually, no, it makes sense. Okay. Right, we're working on invade. Where was I? Doing great. I was in my head and got lost. Okay. Okay, function invade port ship runtime void if ship does not equal null. Ship zone equal to state dot zone port, and then ship dot port owner ID player. How do I get it? I mean, I know how to get it, but it's the opposing player. Each player state has a player ID. That doesn't help me. Okay. Got it working. Now it's time to implement invading. Let's go. Port owner ID to ship runtime. Did that. Add verify. Both ship spawn and ship spawn ship from card. Did that. In your get ship container logic. Okay. So board UI get ship container logic. If ship zone is equal to port, did that. Use port container by owner. Ship Alright, I'm trying to, yeah. Turn port container by owner, ship dot port owner ID. Okay. Fall back. If ship dot one. Cool. In board controller or game state mutation that you're called to.
Let's go!
Ship that port is equal to target port owner ID. What is target port owner ID? I don't know what that is. Oh.
Let's go!
Yeah. That tracks. I realize the problem. Oh, this is gonna be harder than I thought. Oh, it's so close. This is why I just want to track that, but I don't have a target. I need a target.
Let's go!
Okay, so in this case, I'm going to where's my invade? Board controller, invade port, target player ID int port owner ID, target player ID.
Let's go!
Target port owner ID. Ship that port owner ID is equal to target port owner ID. Cool. Okay. So And I am getting a phone call. Hold on a second. Alright, I'm back. Okay. And then UI dot move ship. There we go. Then on dev button pressed. If ship.zone is equal to port, else if ship.zone is equal to state.zone C, invade port ship should be 2. Play. Test. Yes! I invaded! I am in your zone now. How? What happens if I can move back? I can just go back. That is cool. Haha! I invaded you. In your face. Okay, so the next step is there's more to do. There's so much more to do, but I'm super happy. I'm back to a playable state. I think that's going to be it for the night. I can't stay up much longer. Anyway, my wife will be home soon. It's trash night. I have to put out the trash, which is going to be a decent amount of work given all the snow. But I'm happy with where I'm at. I might show my wife this because she is demanding updates. Anyways, thank you all for joining me tonight. I truly had a fun time. Goodbye.